Good day everybody, it's Karinara here and welcome back to the color Artifier. I think this is where we left off as there's no saving in this game, so every time I do a video and end the video and go out of the game, I need to scroll the whole way through again. So let's go from here. And I have told you multiple times that the place must reside by this street. I am sure of it this time. And the last time you were sure of a location we were to go, we became so lost, even the guideswoman was confused how we got there. And I've spoken too soon. Again with this? How many times do I need to explain that I forgot one piece of direction that was given to me? Well, we would not have such a problem if you were not adamant of not needing a guide. Okalakan is an enormous city. I severely underestimated its size. My mother was right that we will be needing guides when we moved here. At least we are here now, safe and sound, and we did not need a guide this time. Only because our destination was about a half a mile. Otherwise, I will find ourselves a guide for longer journeys, even if you are against it. Good day to you two. Sorry dear, good day to you too. We are in the color Artifier's shop, correct? Were you not sure when we entered? I was merely asking so we do not mistake this shop for another. Do not worry, you both are in the right place. I am the color Artifier, Hugh Chrome. And I am Madeleine Queenscrow. A pleasure to meet you. Byron Kingswood, and thank you for notifying us that we are in the right place, my boy. Yes, we have heard such a magical shop where we can find all of the colors we want. We knew we had to come for your service. We finally found time from our busy lives and spent it coming here. What do you both do as a living? Your roles must be very time-consuming for you. I am the head councilman of Okalakan Northern District. And I am the councilwoman for the Eastern District. You are both from the council? Yes, we are. Have you ever helped someone with such a high stature like ours before? Do not concern yourself with our ranks. We have come here as customers. We were excited to come visit your shop today. We were worried that you were closed again. Our citizens were quite saddened that your shop was closed for some time. Some began to worry that you would never open. Though they were wrong about one thing. You are not as old that they have spoken of you. You must be younger than what you appear. You must tell this aging woman your secrets to your youthful immortality, dear. Thank you, but I may not be the man the citizens are talking about. They must be referring to my father, the first color Artifier. He is the one to open this shop and is the current proprietor. Where is your father then? Should he not be attending to the store alongside with you? He is absent for the moment. I have taken over the shop for the time being. It is good to know that you are helping with your father's business. It was rather unusual for a place like this is located at such a plain street. When I have heard of that this shop opened some time ago, I wanted to place it at a different area where it will benefit from many customers. I quite like it here. The street is calm and accommodating, the people cordial and mean well. Many people actually travel across the city to come here. A bit flattering. Madeleine, are you jealous that Nora managed to acquire a unique shop for her district? You would not understand, dear. Your district cares for the overseas cargoes and trade. Mr. Hugh, your shop deserves to be highlight of the city. It belongs in a better street. I really am flattered, but I'm happy here. My close friend is right next door to mine, and I have met a few other charming people here as well. He did say that many of the citizens are willing to travel to come to this shop. I am sure he would not dare to move. I was just making a statement. I was not trying to undermine his location or his convenience. But on to more pressing matters, we should not waste any further time. We've come here for a reason. Byron, be a dear and tell him.
You see my boy. Madeleine and I have been with each other for a decade now. We are now engaged, and our wedding will happen soon enough. I guessed it. Next week, to be exact. We have been preoccupied with our work, so we settled for our wedding date. Everything is going smoothly, and much of the day has been planned.
Smoothly enough, though you are predisposed to choosing wedding favors in your favor.
Madeleine, you let me decide, as you were too busy with refining your district. I have tried asking you what you want, but never gave me a proper answer.
Well, I've decided to make our wedding with the colors I choose. If I did not have much of a decision to what our wedding will have, I should at least have the chance to make it appear perfectly.
Come now, I've already apologized and returned some of the items. You can choose what to have too. You can't possibly think to color our wedding without consulting me first.
Very well, Mr. Hugh. If you would be so kind with your unique service, I would like the color red.
I can't make red.
Hopefully Byron will agree to such a color. Our wedding theme will be red, a display of our love and passion. Another, right, dear?
I would think otherwise. Our main theme should be blue, to show our faithfulness and loyalty for one another.
How about purple?
Red can be too passionate. It can encourage rage and hatred.
And blue is innocent in its own right. It can be cold and unforgiving. A sad color.
Dear, I thought we would agree to finding the perfect color for the theme. We are just agreeing to disagree.
I'm trying my best to hasten the process. We both have to get back to work soon after. I just wish our wedding represent that we truly love each other.
And I do not want to fight with you, Madeleine. I wanted blue to show that we will always remain true to one another.
Mr. Hugh, it seems that we are at an impasse. I do not think we can agree on a color together. Please help us. Just find us a color that can be perfect for the wedding theme.
Of course, I promise I will figure something for both of you. I think it's purple. Both council members want a different color, red or blue, which to choose, or is there a way to find a color fit for both? Purple, right? Royalty, mystery, wisdom, nobility, sophistication. That doesn't sound like the things they were wanting though. Harmony, compassion, acceptance and change. I mean, that would be cool. Yeah, that sounds great. Oh, I don't think it's pink again. Yeah, I think it's magenta. Let's try that out. Here we are. I believe it to be best that this color will suit the theme for your wedding.
This is not red. Or blue, for that matter. I must say I do like this color. What do you think, Byron?
I have no qualms with it. This seems to be good for both of us. What is this color exactly, Hugh?
Well, you both wanted simple, albeit differing colors, so I decided to combine your chosen colors. Red and blue creates magenta, the color of harmony and compassion.
What an interesting choice.
Yes, a wedding that displays both harmony and compassion. It's quite perfect.
I am happy that I could service you well. Will you be needing further assistance?
Not at all, dear, but do expect us to be back soon. Our wedding will be held next week, so we have a few more needs of your service.
I understand. As long as you both can agree to a certain color, then it should be easy for me. It was quite hard enough finding the perfect color to match each of your needs.
We will try, though it would have been easier if you have chosen red.
Why must you berate this man for his service? It was perfect, was it not?
Byron, I was just jesting with the man. I was very satisfied with Mr. Crom's service. Why must you complicate things?
I totally feel love between you guys.
Some others cannot tell the difference if you are joking or being serious with them. We do not want to upset the boy if he cannot do so. You always need to appear as the better man in any situation. Mr. Hugh, I do hope you forgive my fiancé's misguidance. I must take my leave now. Thank you again for your service.
Jeez. Madeleine. And you are in a fight. And relationships ends there. I am sorry about bursts, Hugh. She can be hard-headed at times, but I assure you that she is a lovely woman. I need to leave now and find where she has gone to. Take care, my boy.
If you both constantly argue over trivial matters, is getting married the best choice for your future? Those two will give me a headache if this keeps up. Seems like no one else is coming now. I should see to my gold now. Excellent, enough gold for today as well. I should rest while the store is empty now. People are keen on finding lonesome servicemen and use up their time. I should have kept my mouth shut. Hello, Jones. Seems like you two enjoyed yourselves today. How far did you travel around the city?
We stayed within the outskirts of the Western District and headed to the shores up north. She managed herself quite well, found many interesting customers. Many claim that they have never seen the flowers that you have helped create.
Good. At least business is booming for her. What a mischance, you could have said blooming rather than booming. I have no doubt she will be a good position with her gold. I hope she paid for your service as well. Traveling from district to district can be quite tiring.
Do not be so worried for me. I have been able to care for myself upon the moment I was able to walk. My mother and father still ask if I am struggling with gold whenever they can. If I do encounter any problems, they will try and help however they can. So no need to fret about me, Hugh. As a matter of fact, I should be ensuring that you are stable in your own rights.
I am making enough for the past few days. You know I care for your well-being as much as you do with mine.
But the difference between you and I is that you are under the duress of your father's health and the shop's stature. It is essential that you must find enough customers at the end of the day to gather enough gold. I have spread good word of your shop to ensure that you find yourself helping enough clients. Even Lila catches her patron's attention by speaking well of you and your service. Who knew she is well-known orator?
Sounds like you are quite fond of her. Are you keeping secrets from me, Jones? Is there something I should know about?
Nothing. I have nothing important to reveal to you.
So there is?
Oh, where are your customers? Should they not be bustling through your doors by any second? It's been awfully quiet in here.
Only because you see it as such, Jones. I will let this matter go, but do not mistake it as ignorance. I know you are hiding something.
Fine, have it your way. But if nothing is happening, I shall be your first customer of the day.
Oh, cool.
Help us be entertained while we await someone to come in.
Jones, you are not obligated to help me by paying for my service. You know this, correct?
Of course I do. But this is not for the duty of helping you out as a friend, but simply as a duty as a customer.
Your duty? As a customer?
To help your business stay alive. Now enough babbling. We have been friends ever since childhood. Surely you must remember my favorite color by now. Yes, it's blue. You tease me, Hugh. Blue is not exactly my favorite color. But it is a shade of blue. Alright, stop pestering me. I know the color you are looking for. So, you want this one again. So this, and this. The cerulean. Perfect. I am in need of a new cape, and I now have a color to imbue it with. Your supervisor will allow for you to color your cape. He did not give us strict rules for our accessories, as long as we wear our proper uniforms. How long should it take to apply this to my cape today, Hugh? It should take about an hour to completely envelop the cape. Let it dry out in the sun to hasten the process. Why are you asking? Do you not have work? No, I asked to rest today and he obliged. Traveling from one district to another can be quite exhausting. As it is my free day, I would prefer to spend my time here with you and see how our natural color Artifier is handling himself. That is, if you are fine with my company. You know all too well that I would love to have you here, Jones. Just make sure you do not bother my patrons. I promise not to. I cannot wait to see your work in your natural habitat. You're speaking of me like some animal. In like Discovery Channel or like Natural Geography, whatever. Is it truly like this that you must wait for someone for such a long time? Yes, this is the life of a color Artifier. A life I must sadly live. Waiting for someone to come to my store at a very obscure street. A tragedy. Compared to a guidesman patrolling the city with many citizens around them. Very funny, Hugh. Though I do pity you if you must wait so long for someone to come inside. I admire your patience if you must do so. I welcome such solidarity if it means that I find rest from talking with too many clients in a day. Just give them a few minutes, I am sure someone will come in. Perfect timing. Oh, if this craft does not work for you, might I suggest investing in becoming a future seer? You may have natural talent for it. If you have seen how it was for me yesterday, you would have known how my luck amazes me. Besides, my current title is befitting for me. I know of no other jobs I can assume without hesitation. As a matter of fact, I find myself enjoying this title, even if I may not be as dexterous and experienced than my own father. Oh hey, Byron! You are a good color Artifier. Do not ever doubt yourself in your capacity, my boy. Concealman Kingsman. Oh, that's a random name. Concealman Kingsman. Jeez, too many mans. Good morning. How do you fare? Is the concealwoman not by your side today? Please call me Byron. I believe I have to come here in the future, so we should be comfortable with one another. And yes, Madeleine is out looking for a baker for our wedding cake. She does not know I am here. Best to leave it like that, my boys. And why would that be? Well, you're supposed to be elsewhere. No, I came here by myself, because I fear that we may fight again. I deeply apologize if you were bereft of a calm hour when you were with us, Hugh. It was never our intention to make your own home a contentious and uncomfortable home. Do you live in the shop? We try not to argue too much, but I suppose the past few weeks have been nothing but stressful for both of us. Fighting all the time? That does not sound too promising. It does not, my boy. But I assure you, we are doing well. Our love for each other may seem to consist of petty squabbles, but I know that it is otherwise deeper than it appears. Can you be certain if all you do is fight over trivial matter, such love may not last? Shh, Jones, shut up. I'm sorry, Councilman. I spoke out of place. I have no right to accuse you with such false statements. No, I understand. If you were to see our Cavalier here yesterday, you would be right to make such claims towards us. You here should understand. I try not to judge so unfairly, Byron. I have not seen your history together well enough. But I did have a sneaking suspicion that there is something wrong for you to argue like that. I do hope that you both resolve it though. You do have a wedding to fulfill. Which is why I'm here seeking your service once more. I am in need of a color. Madeleine and I have been discussing what to color our wedding cake. We've been spending so much time on a design, and now we found the perfect one. Now all we need to do is make the perfect color for it. Of course, what exactly will you be needing? There is a slight problem, and that is we cannot agree to a color. I, for one, would like something to represent our love for one another, filled with happiness and hope. When we taste it, we will have nothing but happiness in our future. When my own mother and father had their marital ceremony, they ate a cake that was representative of their own marriage. It was a start of a new adventure. They were positive that their marriage will last for a long time. They always tell me that they were wrong. Oh no. Their marriage will last their lifetime, still alive and still married to this day. Scared you boys? Yes, particularly that history would have repeated itself. I would like history to repeat itself and find my marriage in good fortune, like my mother and father. Which is why I need a color that would represent hope and good fortune. Though Madeleine thinks otherwise, she wants something that would represent loyal and honesty. Although, like you, I know where Madeleine stands with her dedication. One of the reasons I fell in love with her. Her dedication to her duties, to her people, and to her loved ones. She always knew where to place her priorities. This is sole reason is why she wishes for such a color, to represent dedication, especially for our love. Do you not have an exact color in your mind, Byron? This seems a bit hard to work with, considering how vague your descriptions are. And it does not help that Madeleine is under the same constraint as you have given me. I'm sorry, Hugh. Unfortunately, we do not have as much specialty when it comes to colors compared to you. We know enough as a meaning, but not the colors themselves, so we try to be as detailed as possible. At least you are giving me something to work with, although this will take me longer than what you've experienced yesterday. I understand. Please take your time, and if you need any further questions, please feel free to ask me. I'll color for a cake, fitting for lasting love for Byron and honesty and loyalty for Madeleine. Love, romance, femininity. Okay, it's not that one. Harmony, no. 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 And no? Honesty, loyalty, and lasting love. Huh. Honesty, loyalty, lasting love. Well, that's a difficult one. Honesty and loyalty. Let's start by looking for them. There's not such things. Justice, wealth, value, success, quality, compassion. Charming, eternity, immortality, virtue, youth. Energy, adventure, confident, social camaraderie. Serenity, femininity, joy, imagination, sophistication. Sky, confident, tranquility, integrity, loyalty. Clarity, communication, gentle, invigorating, healing. Youth, vitality, beauty, elegance, stability, relaxation. Royalty, mystery, wisdom, nobility, sophistication. Love, romance, femininity, tenderness, calm emotions. Hope, enthusiasm, excitement, creativity, energy. Relaxation, emotional elevation, good health. Harmony, compassion, acceptance, and change. I have no idea. Lasting love, honesty, and loyalty. Dang. I have no idea. Love, loyalty, and honesty. I don't think it's magenta again. Pink. There is loyalty in cerulean. And I guess confidence. Could it be cerulean? That could be nice, I guess. I hope that's right. How curious of a color you have produced, Hugh. Oh, god dang it. But perhaps this is not the right color for a cake. I apologize, your requests together were already confusing as it is. I tried my best in concocting the suitable color for you and Madeleine. See, Byron, it was quite hard enough for you to work with what you have told him. I agree, this is my fault, not yours, Hugh. Madeleine and I should have been clearer with our desires. It is only fair for you to work with us under such ideal conditions. Though I do commend you for your efforts to help us in any way possible, my boy. Please, you flatter me too much, Byron. I bet your father is proud to hear that you are working your craft at an exceptional pace. Where is he, anyways? I would like to personally thank both of you for such fine crafts. You have not told him, you? I did not want to make it more of a problem than it has to be, but I believe you deserve to know, Byron. My father has been ill and bedridden at the hospital. He was working several weeks ago when he fell ill without warning. He quickly grew tired and fainted while preparing the ingredients in the morning. The doctors and nurses agreed that his old age is diminishing his health, so they advised him to recuperate in bed. We have enough coin to help pay for many bills before, but we are running out of gold. So I had to open our shop and hope that I gather enough gold for the weeks to come to sustain my father's health and our shop. And have you been able to gather enough gold for the past few days? Just enough. There has been a steady stream of customers coming in. As long as I satisfy my clients well enough, I should have no fear of my gold from depleting. Good. Keep up the service and I am sure you will have returning loyal customers every day. But what of you once your father retires from the hospital bed and return? Will he be expected to work day by day? I am not sure entirely. The doctors have told me that he should not work on a daily basis due to his health. Then it's simple. You will help him run the shop. Assuming that you do not help him already, your craft can be prominent to appear in every district. And to think, you have the ability to color the world as you see fit. If you ever become curious in opening another shop, allow me to watch for your skills. Well, that would be nice, but I highly doubt my service will be needed. Nonsense! The citizens must know how well your service is performed. They would be fools if they were to ignore your skills. You will leave a legacy behind for the city, a legacy filled with prismatic brilliance. Byron, I truly appreciate your enthusiasm for my work, but I am sorry, but my work is not inspired. I hate to interrupt, gentlemen, but you would not want to keep the fiancé waiting now, do we, Byron? You have told me you both had plans elsewhere in the city, while Hugh was making your color. Oh dear, I nearly forgot. Jones, you are a lifesaver. Madeleine would have my head if I were to forget another plan of ours. I must leave now, boys, so I bid you both an excellent day. And you, remember that if you would like to open another shop, do not hesitate to ask for help from me. Your craft deserves to be seen, Hugh. It is one of a kind. Trust me, such service can change the world. Thank you, Jones. Anything for you. You seemed rather uncomfortable when Byron was pushing you to extend your service. I know you see your work as a means to an end for your father and for your shop, Hugh, but the consummate is right. Your work is essential to our world. I have seen people walking around with colors that you have made. They appear happier, seeing how they can present themselves so uniquely. Jones, we both know full well that you have a positive view of our world. Your judgment of my work is rightfully clouded by your optimism. Like I said, that was me. Like I said, my service will not last, but I hope that it lasts for my father until his retirement. Now stop having this. Let us follow suit with Byron and Madeleine. I do not wish to argue with these Jones. Not today. Fine. It is not my intention to distress you any further. I apologize. A new customer. No need to apologize. Your energy helps me to say the least, albeit it can be too intense. Now let us stop talking about this. I believe I see familiar face entering. Oran, please come in. Do not be shy. Oh, you remember me, Mr. Artifier? I do, and you can call me Hugh. You have come here the day before, so it is not hard to forget you. Also, being a member of the Bearwood family does make you quite a prominent figure. Wait, you are a Bearwood? I cannot recall how many times Edmund Bearwood saved me from not-so-pleasant citizens during my nightly walks. My father? Of course, I bet you will take over his position when he retires. Maybe I will be saved by you instead of him now. That is if you want to become a guardsman, Oran. Are you still hanging on a thread on what you want to become in your future? What did your family say about your shirt with the collar? My sister actually liked the color that was given to me, thought it looked good. My mother and father did not mind at all, though I did try and hide it from them as quickly as possible. As long as you like the color, that will be good enough for me. I will hazard a guess, and you have come seeking my services again. I have. I am a bit unsure of what color exactly though. Do not worry about that. Just tell Hugh what you are feeling. Everything else will be handled by him. What am I feeling? Everyone who comes here has a story to tell, or to say the least, a problem they are facing. Throw your worries away. This is an open environment. We will not judge your story. Alright then. I am in need of some ink. I will need it to write my journal for my own thoughts. The local flower girl have told me that a good way to alleviate my mental stresses is to write them down and throw them away. The flower girl? You mean Lila? It should be her. She's given me similar advice before. Yes, her. And I want to try it out. The only problem is that I've run out of ink to use for my pen. Seems simple enough, right Hugh? Just wait, Jones. Why exactly would you need to chronicle your thoughts, Oren? Well, I have been thinking about what you said, Mr. Hugh, about what I want for my life. You may be right. I may not want to become a guardsman like my father, nor do I want to follow my mother's footsteps. But I fear that I have no idea of what to do in my future. I fear that I may not have one. I am not a bearwood. I do not deserve anything. You are a bearwood, though. Why not, Oren? Surely there will be a title that you can claim for yourself, like a doctor or a ship captain. Even a bartender could be something you can become. Does that not sound nice? What is the point of becoming any of those positions if I do not reach the greatness my father and mother has achieved? Let alone any bearwood. I do not know what to do. I just wish to live a good and meaningful life. Jones? Yes, Hugh? Keep our friend waiting. I may know what he needs. Something encouraging, I think. Oran is drastically suffering from wanting to become his own self. He cannot get any rest from his turmoil. What should I do? Harmony goes to the dark. Lavender? Maybe? I don't know. Confidence cerulean? I will all the time just give the cerulean to everyone. Orange? There's a lot which could fit. Suffering from wanting to become his own self. He cannot get any rest from his turmoil. I have no idea. This have become hard all of a sudden. So he wants ink. So I guess lavender is a bad color because it's so white. Youth, vitality, beauty, elegance, stability, relaxation. I mean, he can't rest, so relaxation. Stability so that he can make his own mind. I don't know, but he wants ink, so lavender is not really a good ink. Cyan? I seriously have no idea. Cerulean? Not really. Justice, wealth, value, success, quality, compassion. No, I mean success is good, but other ones are not really fitting. Charming traits, eternity, immortality, will do youth. No.
Energy, adventure, confident, and social camaraderie. No. Serenity, femininity, joy, imagination, sophistication. No, not really. Sky, confident, tranquility, integrity, loyalty. Clarity, communication, gentle, invigoration, healing. Youth, vitality, beauty, elegance, stability, relaxation. Royalty, mystery, wisdom, nobility, sophistication, absolutely not. Love, romance, femininity, tenderness, calm emotions, no, absolutely not. Hope, enthusiasm, excitement, creativity, energy, not really. Relaxation, emotional elevation, good health. Harmony, compassion, acceptance, and change. Could that be? Becoming his own self and can't get any rest. Why is this so hard? Like seriously. It's orange or magenta, I think. Because confident should be fine. But I don't really know if the other things fit. Energy, adventure, confidence, and social camaraderie. Let's just go with magenta. I don't even care anymore. Here you are, Oran. The perfect ink. What is this? You were under intense turmoil and duress with your life. I believe what you need was to accept such changes and be at peace of them. You may not become like your father or mother, but you are you. You deserve to become what you will be happy with. I do now know exactly what you can become, but I do encourage you to think of what you enjoy as a hobby. You can possibly turn it into a career. I can speak from my own experience. I was never tied to my home, and I enjoyed spending my days outside. My mother and father often scolded me for adventuring too long around the city past evening when I was young. My time spent outside my home helped me become a guidesman. Just think about it, Oren. There must be something you enjoy at a daily basis. See if you can find a future through such an activity. It seems like I've sealed my fate and have my shop be destroyed. I can at least chronicle what I enjoy. That should help me find what I want to do. Like what exactly? Well, I like helping my sister and father whenever possible. You could possibly become an assistant for them. Not like that, really. My mother tends to be busy, so she does not have time to cook for herself or my father. So I often bake for them, bread and sweets and all. Just enough to get by the day until they return home. How thoughtful! Your mother and father must be grateful of your help. I do not think so. My sister or brother never see them enjoy my food. Nor have they ever returned with what I made. I fear that they just discard it to spare me of my efforts. Maybe my skills in baking is terrible. Even when I try and feed them to my dog, he hates them. You can always bake for others. I am sure many will enjoy sweets. Your own baked goods should be no exception. Open up a bakery and become the proprietor. Do you really think I can have a future with baking? Show us what you are capable of and come back with some sweets. Wait, Jones, you should not be so hasty in leaving us be his tester. If we love them, it is safe to say that you have found yourself two loyal customers. I do not think it will be a good idea for us to test his pastries if he's dog. Alright, I will return tomorrow and bring you my most famous sweets. I hope you will like them. I hope so too. You seem excited with baking, that it should be perfect for you. I very much am. I should return home and prepare you both with my best goods. I will return tomorrow. I hope you will like them. Forgive me, Hugh. I believed I interrupted you while you were speaking.
What did you say? I believe that there was a reason why his dog did not want his bacon Jones. What do you mean exactly? Never mind. Do you think he has promising bakery skills? For the sake of our appetites, I hope so. If he is a terrible breaker, then we kindly eat it and vomit after he leaves. And we help him find another promising future. You are terrible, you. And you were the one to promise him that we will be loyal customers. And here we are, two terrible people as two terrible friends. Fortunate for us, unfortunate to the world. Okay, I guess I should leave this episode here. It's stretched kinda long. So I hope you liked it and bye bye.